Before you grow old, attend as many funerals as you can handle and truly listen. No one speaks about the departed person's trophies or titles. What remains is the kind of human being they were while chasing success. Money can purchase praise, but never loyalty. It can buy pleasure, but not real love. Make moves quietly and speak loudly only with results. Get yourself together while you still can, because the older you get, the harder transformation becomes. If you refuse to release the wrong people, you'll never encounter the right ones. Hard work doesn't always guarantee rewards. Learn when to stop and recognize if you've become a prisoner of your own grind. Take your financial life seriously. Money protects you from many storms. Know your value. Never place yourself in the discount aisle, or others will price you there too. Watch carefully. Those who claim they love you, often they don't. They just use you. Trust yourself and your first instinct when making decisions. Care for your body. Health is another form of wealth. Distance yourself from people who make you feel alone. Being alone is better than being in bad company. It's better to be disliked for who you are than loved for who you pretend to be. Start saving your money. Don't waste it on homes you can't afford, flashy cars, or maxed out credit cards. In the end, you'll wake up happier, remembering what you promised yourself the night before. Don't say yes to everyone just to keep them comfortable. Check in with yourself before committing. Eventually, we regret the chances we didn't take, the relationships we feared, and the decisions we delayed. Never take time with people for granted. It can end any day. Don't cling to a mistake just because you invested years into it. You spend your first 20 years worrying about others' opinions. The next 20 convincing yourself you don't care, and the final 20 realizing they were never thinking about you. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. Don't postpone joy for a future that isn't guaranteed. Tomorrow belongs to no one. Life will separate you from friends, so value every shared moment. Make peace with your past so it doesn't poison your present. Spend time with the elderly. Their wisdom is priceless. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Forget the pain, but remember the lesson. The family you build matters more than the one you came from. Time always reveals what you truly mean to someone. Stop telling everyone your story. Most don't care, and some hope you fail. Friends want you to do well, just not better than them. The rest don't care at all. Always move in your own direction, not society's. Leave the house messy. Sometimes the memories will outlast the cleanliness. Make room for fun. Keep to yourself. Avoid fools. Ignorance spreads fast. Sometimes you must release something good to make space for something better. You'll regret far more what you didn't do than what you did. Time is what we crave most and waste the worst. One day, you'll laugh at what once consumed you. Be careful how you speak to yourself. You're always listening. Sometimes, not getting what you want is a blessing. Forgive your former self. You've grown. Never take things personally. People act from their own reality. They may forget your words and actions, but never how you made them feel. You can't begin the next chapter while rereading the last. The most valuable currency isn't money, it's time. Spend it wisely. Prevention is cheaper than repair. You can't rewrite the past, but you can shape the future by learning from it. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones arrive. Enjoy life's simple pleasures. That's where real joy hides. The smartest move I made was keeping my life private. Rely on yourself before anyone else. Give your time to those who bring you peace. Sometimes heartbreak sharpens your vision. What others think of you isn't your concern. If you're a giver, learn limits. Takers don't have any. Focus on yourself. People come and go. If you don't ask, you won't receive. Keep your plans private. Finish first, talk later. Lower expectations of others. High expectations create constant disappointment. Don't leave to teach a lesson. Leave because you learned yours. Surround yourself with people you want to become, not those who merely accept you. Your circle shapes your future. Nothing is as terrible or as amazing as it first appears. Guard your health. Without it, nothing else matters. No wealth brings joy if you're suffering. Stop chasing women. Chase growth, values, and kindness. The right person arrives without pursuit. It's not difficult. It's just unfamiliar. Be kind without letting others misuse you. Money can be replaced. Moments cannot. Live with open eyes, ears, and heart. Time flies, but you're the one flying it. The future regrets what you ignored today. You only live once. There's no replay. Days feel long, years feel short. You won't know a moment's value until it becomes a memory. The greatest danger is never taking a risk. Progress begins the moment you refuse to stay where you are. No one cares about your dreams like you do, and only you can make them real. Learn to walk alone. Goals are personal. Lastly, you're here for a reason, even if you don't see it yet. Be patient. You beat impossible odds just by existing. Be grateful for the small things others overlook. Don't share your problems with everyone. Most don't care, and some enjoy hearing them. Stop searching for good in people. Start choosing good people. Do what's right for you. No one else wears your shoes. Gratitude attracts more reasons to be grateful. Never let one bad day convince you that life is bad. Comparing your life to others only steals your own. People will walk over you and still complain you're not flat enough. Remember this: guilt can't change the past, and anxiety can't control the future. Everyone teaches you something. Some show love, others show warning signs. True colors appear when you're no longer useful. Don't marry because you feel pressured. Time is shorter than you think. Tell people you love them often. If you've never doubted a choice, you haven't risked enough. Not everyone supports you the way they claim. Watch actions, not words. You can't love someone into loving you back. Guard your words once spoken. They're remembered even if forgiven. Don't let someone who hurt you make you doubt your worth. Know your value even if they don't. If you trade your future for temporary comfort, disappointment will follow. Being single with peace of mind is far better than staying in a relationship that drains your spirit. Sometimes you must say no and ignore the guilt that follows. Often, the hardest choice is also the right one. What you do today has the power to improve all your tomorrows. Life will repeat the same lessons until you finally learn them. You're not punished for anger, you're punished by it. Being right doesn't always matter. The people you surround yourself with shape your life more than you realize. Sometimes there's no perfect choice. You choose first, then make it right. The greatest mistake is living in fear of making mistakes. Learn to enjoy your own company. If you need others to feel whole, you give away your strength. You are not responsible for meeting everyone else's expectations. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Some things must be accepted. Some truths must be learned. And some people, no matter how important, must be released. No lesson truly lands until you experience it yourself. You can restart your life at any moment and begin becoming who you truly want to be right now. Those who demand the most often give the least. Never sacrifice your family, your heart, or your dignity. Focus on where you're headed, not where you've been. Sometimes people don't change, the mask just falls away. Show respect even when it isn't deserved, not because of who they are, but because of who you are. When no solution appears, it may not be a problem to solve, but a truth to accept. Nothing leaves your life until it teaches you what you need to know. Don't make permanent choices based on temporary emotions. Sometimes cutting people off is necessary, no matter how painful. Some people simply aren't worth the effort. To understand character, don't watch actions, watch reactions. Reactions are harder to fake. How others treat you reflects their character, not yours. Mistakes are evidence that you're trying. Love alone doesn't sustain a relationship. Honest communication does, even when it's uncomfortable. Every experience carries a lesson if you're willing to learn. A person is measured by how they endure hardship. Put someone on a pedestal, and they'll always look down on you. Every pain builds strength. Every betrayal sharpens awareness. Every disappointment adds skill. And every experience brings wisdom. Marriage magnifies both the good and the bad. You teach people how to treat you. Life rarely improves unless you change it. Hard times often arrive disguised as blessings. Let go and allow life to toughen you. Stand tall and keep moving forward. Sometimes, not getting what you want is protection. The more you accept yourself, the less you'll rely on others. Keeping secrets well doesn't mean others will do the same. Often, changing yourself matters more than changing your surroundings. It's possible to do everything right and still lose. That's life, not weakness. Inner peace begins when you stop letting others control your emotions. Whoever angers you controls you. Progress demands sacrifice, and success reflects what you're willing to give up. Growth happens when fear is released. A person who truly wants something finds a way. Those who don't find excuses. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay. Growth requires risk, even when it's uncomfortable. You'll never know what's possible unless you try. Advice reflects the giver's perspective. Most people aim too low and succeed there. Become what you wish to receive. Give love, truth, and respect, and they will return. Never speak from jealousy, anger, or insecurity. Filter your words before releasing them. You only get one body, care for it. It gives back only what you invest. When someone insists they're being honest, question it. Don't tie your worth to others' opinions. If something in your life feels wrong, change it. No one will do it for you. You write your own story. Don't hand the pen to anyone else. Don't do things today that force you to lie tomorrow. Tearing others down never lifts you up. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people seem bright until they speak. Sometimes faith is all you need. Let go and allow life to unfold. Life is risky. The greatest risk is doing nothing. You're the only person you're guaranteed to live with forever. Learn to like yourself. Overthinking destroys clarity and magnifies fear. People who gossip behind your back are avoiding their own flaws. Pain often teaches lessons you didn't know you needed. Be whole on your own. Don't seek validation to exist. Carry yourself like you've been here before. Welcome change, but don't let it rule you. Just because things could have been different doesn't mean they'd be better. Life doesn't get easier. We grow stronger and more resilient. Character isn't defined by mistakes, but by responses to them. People will disappoint. You never place all your trust in one place. Hard work doesn't promise success, but laziness promises failure. Constant validation seeking kills happiness. What you stop obsessing over stops controlling you. Perfection is impossible aim for progress. Your worth is non-negotiable. What you tolerate teaches others how to treat you. You'll never feel fully certain. Decide anyway. Fixing a wrong path beats standing still. Learn to say no without guilt. It protects your time. Chasing happiness leads nowhere until you realize happiness is the path. Healing doesn't mean returning to who you were. A new version is forming. Breathe life into it. Someone will always miss your value. Don't let that be you. Life teaches nothing to those who think they're always right. No one owes you anything. Earn what you want. Discipline and consistency build what desire alone cannot. Life can change instantly. Be grateful and do good now. The worst enemies often wear the mask of friends. Action. Never decide your limits based on your lowest moments. Delay only what you're willing to leave undone forever. Pressure accelerates growth. Excuses solve nothing. Ownership does. Accept mistakes, learn, and move forward. Choose people who expand your thinking. Avoid decisions made in anger and promises made in excitement. You won't understand pain you caused until it's reflected back to you. Be careful who you allow. Close some drain you and blame you for it. Maturity is walking away with control when revenge is possible. You can only control yourself. Stay humble enough to know you can lose everything and confident enough to rebuild it. Every attempt is progress. Invest so deeply in self-growth that criticism becomes irrelevant. Wise people stop overthinking and trust instinct. Everything begins and ends in the mind. What you empower controls you. Master your thoughts. Excuses are easy. Courage finds solutions. Life won't wait for your comfort. Love never justifies disrespect. Lies create future problems. Do the right thing now. Those who believe in themselves don't seek validation. Learn to miss people without inviting them back. Hard lives create growth. Some people belong in your heart, not your life. Self-respect comes from doing meaningful work. Trading long-term fulfillment for short-term pleasure leads to regret. Set boundaries. Those who leave were meant to. Life gets lighter when you accept apologies you never received. Progress begins when you refuse to stay stuck. Slow success builds character. Fast success inflates ego. If distractions aren't removed, they'll remove your goals. Following the crowd guarantees average results. Don't lose yourself by tolerating too much from those you want to keep. Create the life you want instead of escaping the one you have. When intentions are pure, loss isn't yours, it's theirs. Self-awareness removes fear of missing out. Breaking promises to yourself destroys confidence. Stop dragging the past into the future. Growth equals how much truth you can face. Failure is temporary if you persist. Blaming others hands them power. Blind trust invites betrayal. Life improves when you stop assuming time is unlimited. Be proactive, move forward daily. The first to apologize shows courage. The first to forgive shows strength. The first to forget finds peace. Nothing and no one will fix you. Respect others, regardless of worth it. Reflects you. Winning isn't everything, but giving your best always counts. Set your own standards. Find your why. It fuels meaning. Responsibility reduces suffering. Be yourself and speak honestly. Those who matter won't mind. Speaking repeats knowledge. Listening creates wisdom. Never date someone you wouldn't befriend. Learning from others' mistakes saves pain. Healing includes owning your role. Growth demands challenge. Ignoring red flags costs later. Peace isn't silence, it's calm within chaos. Avoid those who hurt others because they're hurting. Protect your privacy. Most don't care. Some hope you fail. Reaction hands over power. Perfection and procrastination are traps. Action heals. Go where you are respected. Be appreciated, not merely tolerated. Fix your body before fixing anything else, because a weak body often reflects a restless mind, a lack of discipline, and poor habits. Some disconnections arrive as blessings. Real success doesn't come from chasing validation. It comes from recognizing opportunity, proving your capability, and achieving goals despite obstacles. When you meet someone smarter than you, collaborate. Don't feel threatened. Never expect others to return what you give. Not everyone carries the same heart. Your mindset shapes how you experience life. So protect your mental health as fiercely as your physical health. Train your mind with challenges and positive self-talk. Life feels harder when we overlook what comes easily. Don't let loneliness push you into short-term choices with lifelong consequences. Once you're aligned with your path, you stop getting offended by small things. You have better uses for your energy. Growth requires learning, even when it feels dull. Keeping your personal life private, even when you have much to say, is elite self-care. Choose relationships where being yourself naturally brings joy to the other person. Comparing your journey to someone else's is one of the most dangerous habits. It's not a race. Don't quit after the first failure. Failure is only a detour. Just because you can't see the purpose in hardship doesn't mean one isn't there. When belief takes root, the mind finds a way. Commit to the long game. Patience is a powerful advantage. Your future needs you. Your past does not. Staying true to yourself may feel lonely, but it's worth the cost. Expect jealousy. It's normal. Change can be frightening, But stagnation is worse. Everyone will hurt you at some point. The key is choosing who is worth the pain. A day without problems often means you're moving the wrong direction. The magic you seek lives in the work you keep avoiding. Discipline yourself carefully. Keep promises to yourself and reward progress, so trust and motivation grow. Our lives are shaped by opportunities, including the ones we miss. When you build quietly, no one knows where to strike. Pain only leaves once it has taught you something, and some lessons repeat. Staying calm under pressure is critical. This doesn't mean suppressing emotion, only mastering it. Clinging to the past dims the future. The only real failure is not trying. The only rejection is not asking. The only mistake is avoiding risk. If you can't say no, your yes holds no weight. People may want you to succeed, but rarely more than they want success for themselves. Stop inflating others and shrinking yourself. Blame hands power away. Life often works out, even when it seems impossible. Never trade what you could become for what you are now. You owe no proof. Luck favors effort. Waiting rarely delivers. Don't make one person the center of your happiness. When they leave, emptiness follows. When you feel like quitting, remember why you held on. Don't put relationships ahead of goals. You could lose both. You can love again. Loss often arrives for a reason. Life demands practical choices about what you want and what you'll sacrifice. If you don't decide, life will decide for you. Change begins when we challenge familiar patterns. Failure points the way by showing what doesn't work. It's normal to feel bad after making the right call. No matter how kind you are, some people won't like you. Don't waste time there. Later often means never. Hard times can be gifts. They awaken gratitude for what we ignored. Never chase sympathy. Those who care will show up without convincing. You can't force love by giving more to someone who doesn't value it. Often, you must swallow pain and grow on your own. Money doesn't guarantee happiness, but lack of it creates real hardship. Avoiding problems won't erase them. Facing them builds strength. Regret lingers if forgiveness of self and others is withheld. Comparing yourself to others is wasted thought. Kindness without boundaries invites misuse. Problems are rarely worse than imagined, and sometimes exactly as bad as we believe. Obsessing over happiness blocks it. Treat yourself like someone you're responsible for helping. In your 20s, many relationships won't last. They're lessons, not failures. Don't panic. It's practice. Until marriage, even friends and family won't always know what's best for you. Believing you are weak is the greatest mistake. Love never excuses mistreatment. Knowing when to stay silent and when to speak is a hard-earned skill that makes life smoother. Take chances, even when fear is loud, because you'll never know otherwise. There is no hidden secret to life. Effort creates results. If you don't make yourself valuable, you become replaceable. Never rely completely on anyone. Be able to support yourself in every way. A wise person learns from enemies. A fool ignores lessons from friends. We often abandon dreams out of fear of failure or success. You can't expect fairness from everyone, nor can you plead. The worst moments reveal true loyalties. If you don't heal your wounds, you'll bleed on those who didn't hurt you. Don't overtrust. Don't stay with bad friends just because of history. Wounds often open the door to our best selves. Most people want to hear good news, not struggles, so choose carefully who you confide in. Numbing pain delays healing and deepens it later. When defining moments arrive, you either shape them or let them shape you. Avoid narcissists. They drain slowly and relentlessly. Learn to choose your thoughts like you choose clothes. This power can be trained. If control is what you want, master the mind. No matter the good you do, many will remember only your mistakes. Life asks questions. Actions are our answers. Let go of perfection so growth can begin. Prioritizing those who don't prioritize you creates lasting pain. Decide your direction. Wandering breeds anxiety and frustration. Dreams without goals remain fantasies. When you're barely holding on, release it. Nothing worth keeping should feel that way. Bad events affect us less than expected, and so do good ones. Adaptation is fast. Never ignore. Contempt those who see you as beneath them may harm you. Remove them. Happiness requires contrast. Without sadness, joy loses meaning. You can't be happy with someone else if you aren't at peace with yourself. Don't fear life, believe it's worth living, and that belief helps make it so. Grudges poison only the one holding them. Fear of failure is what kills dreams. A moment's value is known only when it becomes memory. Suffering ends when we understand it clearly. Actions reveal truth, not words. Growth begins when you correct yourself instead of blaming others. Responsibility restores power. To understand motives, study consequences. The greatest danger is avoiding risk in a rapidly changing world. The only strategy guaranteed to fail is standing still. Tomorrow never arrives. It is always today.